Let me turn to migration. As you know, we discuss migration always with two legs. The one is the internal dimension, the other one is the external dimension. The Pact on Migration and Asylum is now EU law, and we are very much focused on the implementation. At the same time, we see migratory pressures that continue to evolve, so we need to continue on the work that we are doing. And I've proposed in my letter to the leaders to do this along different action points. First, indeed, there is the internal dimension. We are ready, if necessary, to accelerate the implementation of the Pact for Migration and Asylum. This pact has been constructed in a very balanced manner, responsibility and solidarity. So if we accelerate, we have to make absolutely clear that this balance is kept. But today the focus was more on the external dimension. So first of all, on the comprehensive partnerships with countries that are neighboring the European Union, third countries, we see that these partnerships are working. If you look at the central Mediterranean route, which we have been working on intensively, overall the arrivals are now down by minus 64% in the central Mediterranean. We also have been working intensively on the whole topic of visa alignment, here specifically with the Western Balkan, and this is successful too. The irregular arrivals from the Western Balkans are down by minus 77%. We also have taken the alignment with the visa policy of the European Union into the reform agenda of the Western Balkan to make sure that we are fully aligned. One of the main discussion points was a common approach to returns. Today, we see that all those who have no right to stay in the European Union, only 20% of those who have a return decision really are returned to their countries of origin. So we're working to improve this operational work, and we will soon present a new proposal, legislative proposal for that. We had one from 2018, but it is stuck in Parliament and Council, so we will come with a new proposal for returns. In this context, we also discussed innovative ways to counter illegal migration. And there are different options that have been discussed. First, the need to review the concept of a safe third country. What is a safe third country? How is it defined? Second, the idea of developing return hubs outside the European Union. It's not trivial, but it has been discussed. And very much also in focus the work with the UNHCR and IOM on what they call a whole-of-route approach. So speaking about migrants that are stranded, for example, in Northern Africa, to support UNHCR and IOM to return those migrants to their countries of origin, of course with financial support from the European Union. We also need to continue, and we've discussed that here in this room a lot, to tackle the smuggling and the human trafficking. Here the legislation is 20 years old. So we have now a new proposal on the table, and I hope we can advance swiftly on that one. This is all the topic irregular migration, mostly triggered by smugglers and traffickers. A completely different situation is the pressure that Poland is experiencing at the eastern land borders. And before Poland, it was Finland, it were the Baltic states. What we see is that Putin and Lukashenko are exerting pressure on us, trying to undermine our security and our territorial integrity. These are hybrid attacks by state actors. And therefore, Poland and other member states need to be able to protect our union from these hybrid attacks. Same goes for Finland and the Baltic states. They have to be able to take measures that are temporary and appropriate. We are working on that with Poland right now. We have been working on these measures with Finland and with the Baltic states. This has taken a broad room also in the discussion we had today on migration. Overall, it was a very constructive and comprehensive discussion that we had. Thank you.